Hello lovely ones. We're going to do a little quick talking about energy here as we connect once again. Thank you for being in the space that you are holding. Let's take a deep breath in, just come into this moment together. Then we're going to unwrap a little bit of connection together. Take a deep breath. As you do breathe out, relax, come into the moment. Just be here, be still for just a moment. If you can, close your eyes. Feel the connection through your beautiful mind, body, being in the space that you are in right now. You are in a space that only you can hold. Think about this as a connection that is so vital. There is nobody on this earth who can hold the space that you are holding right now. So hold your space with your heart filled with love, grace, kindness, compassion to you. Because this space that you're holding is pivotal, because you are in it, you are breathing into it. You are connecting your life, your thoughts, your feelings. Because you are connecting your thoughts, your feelings, your life into this moment, into this place upon earth, you are also transmitting an energy. All your thoughts, your all your heart feelings, magnetic, electromagnetic connections are transmissions of energy that are moving into the field around you. How we are thinking, how we are feeling has a great impact not only on our own life, but on all the lives around us. So how could we hold that space with more ease, more grace, more certainty, more clarity? Let's try this little exercise. Imagine where you are right now, just being there, breathing into your beautiful being, feeling the inflow of a divine light coming in through your crown, bathing you, cleansing, clearing this beautiful being, washing through you, right down into the earth. As you feel the connection into the earth, feel the earth holding you, supporting you. Now imagine, if your eyes are closed, this will probably be a little easier. Imagine that the journey to this point has been a little bit like walking in a dark forest. You've been trying to maneuver yourself through this forest. All the while you've been stumbling, falling over everything. You've been snagged, tangled. You come to a point where you just stop. Imagine that now. That you're at the point where you just stop the pushing, the effort. You allow yourself to simply be here in this moment, in this mind, body. The awareness that there is another direction and something else opening up for you. Something else wants to open up for you. So rest here in this moment, hold yourself right here. Just breathe, relax. Imagine that all this while that you've been in this dark, tangly forest, that you have held a light, like a flashlight in a dark night that illuminates the path for us. You have been holding that flashlight. You might look at your hands and say, but my hands are empty. I didn't bring it along with me. Well, guess what? You are the flashlight. You are the light that illuminates your path. If you could right now settle into that idea. Here you are in this beautiful mind, body, being. You're taking a walk through this life. You are here on purpose because there is something that must come through you. Something that your heart keeps pulling you towards, that we seek, desire, long for. This yearning of the heart. That yearning of the heart is a light. It is the light of your soul. It's the illumination of your being. If you were to imagine that here you are in this dark place, you suddenly remember who you are, a divine being of light and love. You open your heart. As you do, you reconnect your heart. You open up the pathway with a light that comes from your center, your solar plexus. As you switch this light on, suddenly you can see the pathway ahead of you. Because the light that you are casting from the point where you are shines before you. Imagine the confidence that we would have now. Because this path is open ahead of us, all we need to do is walk in that pathway. No point in having a flashlight shining it here in front of you, and then turning the other way, moving that way while you're shining in the opposite direction. Makes no sense, but so much of our life is like that. Be the light. Switch it on with your heart's desire to do this life as fully, as purposefully as you possibly can. Open the vibration of love, compassion for you first, then for life. There is your light. The moment you have that light, it illuminates the path ahead of you. But if you don't take the steps into that beam of light, confident that you now can see, you just stand still in terror and trepidation. If you stand still in it, you look towards the end of the beaming light, you can see it gets a little dimmer down there. Best you don't go. That's how our mind thinks. Just stand still here, even though I've got the light. But like a flashlight, if we are holding it, walking in a dark night, if we take a step with the light moves one step ahead of us. If we take many steps, it constantly moves ahead of us, constantly illuminating the path that lies ahead of us. Find yourself coming into that realization now. Have the confidence that you know you are the light. You are shining it. Now you begin to walk. You begin to take this journey with a little bit more confidence in your step, seeing where you're going, because your heart is calling you towards that. Trusting your heart's desire, moving towards that. Notice too, that because you have the light, it is within you, that you now have something else that is too remarkable for words. There isn't just one pathway. If you're holding the light, you turned a little way to your left, you face that direction, you would illuminate that path. You decide, so there is another option. But guess what? There's 360 degrees of options. All possibilities, all potential lie around you because you hold that light. If we can know that, we can let go of a whole lot of static energy. That energy that manipulates us, coerces us into the sense of insecurity, fear. If we know that we can move in any direction because we hold the light, then every pathway is for us. If our heart is calling us towards it, we want to try that path for a little while, it's going to open up as light for us, show us the way. So this path is perfectly lovely. If I get to a point where I say, okay, it's not so perfectly lovely, I've got what I need to gain from it, let me see if there is another option, something else. Could there be something else? Now you stop. You turn yourself a little bit to the right. Now you illuminate the path here, from this position of your being. Everything that you've gained, your understanding by experiencing life from the place that you've just come from, informs now your being as you move forward in a new direction, in a whole and new direction. You place yourself into all these pathways of pure potential. They are all around us. They are all available to us. Because we are in the center point, we can move in any direction. For as long as we wish, for as long as we're moving, the light shall be within us. Please remember that now, as you start to consider your life. What's my purpose and what's the point? Where do I go and what shall I do? We make it so difficult for ourselves. Just stop. Stop being in the tangles, the darkness, the hardship. ask your heart, switch on your heart, then start your journey. So much love to you, my darlings. Thank you for you. Many blessings.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful.